All right, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so I'm back up here at my buddy Rusty's. I have convinced him to let me build a volksrod out of this 73 Beetle. It's a pretty solid carcass to go from. It does not need channels. It does need floor pans. Let me open this up. So the channels are solid in this thing. I got a little bit of surface rust right here, but no rust through. So I'm gonna pull this thing off the pan and replace the floor halves. And then what my overall plan is I'm looking at doing really wide wheels on the back, and maybe do some wide body fenders on the back, and some custom running boards that start out at the wide body and then taper down to nothing in the front. And then I want to do open wheel on the front. And I'm sorry for the shitty camera work, but I want to do it open wheel on the front like this. And I want to do the like old Model A style headlights coming up on the corners. And then I was just talking to Rusty about seeing if anybody offered a smoothie cow look bumper, but was only like half length or 3/4 length, whatever it would require to just cover the front apron right there. Because then I want to do a narrowed adjustable beam for the front, because I want to slam the front. I'm going to leave the back jacked up, and then I want to do I'm just going to put a base model engine in at the beginning, but I'm probably going to wind up going like a 1900 or bigger displacement on the motor when it's all said and done. But I'd like to possibly look at doing pop-outs on the back. I know there's some places that make conversion kits to make these pop-outs, so I might do pop-outs on the back. But yeah, this is going to be my new project, and really looking forward to getting into this thing. Super excited, so wanted to give you all an update. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I plan on working on this car pretty regularly. I don't know if I'll be posting videos every weekend or every week like I was before all this stuff started, but I am going to be focusing my attention on this car for right now, and we'll see where it goes. But I'm going to get back over here and continue helping Rusty with some more stuff around here, moving vehicles around and whatnot. And I don't know if anybody would be interested, but he's got a couple cars for sale. He's got a Honda Prelude, 98 Honda Prelude. Was an automatic, now it's a manual. It's a 5-speed. It's got 170 something thousand miles on it. But the thing's in freaking great condition. And I think he wants either $5,000 or $6,000 for it. But I'll snap a video of it when I get up here. He also has a Chevrolet Suburban that he's going to be selling as well. Just got to figure out why it's got a misfire. So once we get that squared away, and then I believe he's looking at selling some of his Volkswagens. So I don't know. If anybody's interested, hit me in the comments, and I'll give you I'll get him in contact with you. I'll get your details and give them to him. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and continue helping Rusty. All right, so this is Rusty's Prelude. It's listed on Facebook Marketplace for sale, but it's a 98. It's got a Megan header on it. It's got a J2 Engineering oversized radiator, aluminum, probably 3-core radiator in it. I know the interior looks black, but it's a dark blue. But I mean, it still looks black to me. But it's in really good condition. It's a 5-speed. Like I said, it's got, what is that? 168. Let me get it to where it shows the 6. 168. But manual. All the interior is in great condition. There's one spot on the hood, but other than that, the rest of it looks freaking phenomenal. Personally, I wish I had the money. I'd buy this freaking car, but I don't have the money for it. So hopefully one of you guys might be interested in it and help my buddy Rusty out in the process. All right, guys, so I'm back at my house. Didn't film too much up at Rusty's. Just wanted to give a basic overview of the car. So we were speaking and walking around looking at the other cars that he has up there. And I believe what I'm going to do is he told me that I could put an old school W deck lid on there from a 54 through a 56. As long as I change out the rear apron. And Rusty knows his shit when it comes to these old VW bugs. So I think what I'm going to do, the rear apron needs to be replaced on it and the front apron needs to be replaced on it. So I'm going to replace the rear apron on it with one from a 54 through 66. Because they're all the same all the way up to 66. The deck lid's just different. And then I'm going to get a convertible deck lid to put on there, because then it's got the vents stamped into the deck lid. And then I'm going to look at doing some wide body fiberglass fenders for the back. Then probably order some fiberglass running boards for it, and put the driver's side one on the passenger side, and put the passenger side one on the driver's side, because they're bigger at the front. Like on a standard, when they're originally mounted onto the car, they're bigger on the front than they are on the back. So if I flip them around, I should be able to make them fit up to a wide body rear fender and taper into the body where there's no fender in the front. And then I was looking at doing a early 50s model Euro style front bumper. But what I want to do is, Rusty's going to let me take one of the bumpers off of one of the 64s, I think, and take the overrider tubes off of it and take the crash pads off of it. And then I'm going to cut it and then cut the ends off of it and weld it back together and make it to where the bumper is just covering where the front apron is on the Beetle. The wheels will still be open. And then found out that the pop-out windows in his 66 will bolt right into the 73. So I'm going to switch it out for pop-out windows in the back. My main objective will be to, I'm not going to cut the car in any way, shape, or form, because I just don't want to. The car is way too solid to cut up. Now, if it had a bunch of rust and whatnot, I'd cut it wherever I needed to cut it. But it's a very solid car, so I don't want to cut anything I don't have to. So I'm going to put new headliner, new interior in it and all that, and replace the floor pans. Put the pop-out windows in there with new seals. Possibly do a Safari front windshield. Don't know yet. But I'm going to jack up the back end and then do a narrowed adjustable beam for the front so that I can slam the front end of it. And I don't know, I think this is going to be a pretty fun project. It's going to be very slow and methodical in what I'm doing, because even though it's going to be a rat rod, there's still a lot of thought that goes into building a rat rod. So I want to try and plan all this out to the best of my abilities and try and make a very good, reliable, fun to drive car. I was originally thinking about trying to do a chop top on one of these cars, but after speaking with Rusty, it's too hard for him and I to do it with what we have. I'm sure we could do it, but neither one of us have ever done it before, and I don't want to ruin a car trying to figure out how to do it. So I don't know, we might cut up one of the cars that he's got out there that's just junk anyway and see if we can do it, just for more of an educational thing for me and him, so that we can do it in the future if we decide we want to. But that may not happen. But the rat rod build is going to be what I'm going to work on next. I'm just thankful that Rusty's letting me do it to one of his cars. It's really cool of him to let me kind of have my fun and leeway with one of these cars and turn it into something. Because right now it's just sitting out there and not doing anything, collecting dust and dirt. So yeah, so hopefully you guys will tune in for this build. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's not going to be at the same pace that the Audi was. I'm just going to be doing this here and there when I have the time to mess with it, because I still have some pretty significant things going on in the background of my life. So I'll update you as often as I can, but just, I know it's been a while, probably about a month since I've uploaded a video, maybe longer. I honestly can't remember. But hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all stick around for this build. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, let your friends see what I'm doing, and hopefully this channel can continue to grow. Thanks for your support.